Now let's take you to America and a revolutionary movement being pioneered there to get more ideas off the drawing board and into production.
Well, Mark Hatch, he's the chief executive and co-founder of a company called TechShop. It is part of the so-called maker movement, and it's a way of letting people manufacture items on a small scale rather than that more mass-produced large-scale manufacturing that we've all become used to.
So how did it all start? How did this all come about? Well, Michelle Fleury, who's in New York for us, she sat down with Mark Hatch to grill him and get the inside track.
The maker movement is this emergent phenomenon of people and groups and organizations that are interested in making, like again. We've kind of lived through the last 50 years where most everything was made for us. Now with software and the cheapness of hardware machines and actually the ease of use of some of these machines, we're seeing a movement of people actually making things for themselves again.
So tinkerers and hobbyists?
Tinkerers and hobbyists, yeah, it's coming back.
Now you run something called TechShop. What is TechShop?
So TechShop is a membership-based fabrication studio. So it's like a 24-hour fitness or a Kinko's for geeks. People pay $150 a month, and that gives them access to our facility. And each location has got 20,000 square feet stuffed to the gills with machine tools, woodworking, plastic, electronics, textiles, 3D printers, laser cutters, everything you need to make just about anything on the planet. And we'll teach you how to weld. We'll teach you how to use all of the tools. You got to come in sometime. It's a lot of fun.
You partnered with Ford in Detroit.
That's correct.
What were the results of that partnership?
It was absolutely phenomenal. So Ford funded our Detroit location. That's how we grow. We have partners that help to fund the location. So Ford fully funded the location.
So the motor company.
The motor company. Bill Coughlin is the president of their intellectual property division. So Bill came in and said, I have 3 objectives, guys. I want to increase the number of high-quality, patentable ideas coming into my office. And if we can get a 10% increase, that would be absolutely amazing. So three and a half years later, the R&D community is fully embedded in what we're doing. There is a product that's working its way through development that is going to be on the car, and they didn't see a 10% increase. They saw a 100% increase.
It sounds like it's a way to make engineering a bit more user-friendly.
It's remarkable. The software has been getting easier and easier and easier to use, and when you attach it then to some kind of a manufacturing device, it's remarkable what can be done. So we have people accidentally launch businesses after learning how to use just the laser cutter. Tina Albanlax came in and learned on a Wednesday how to use the laser cutter. On a Friday, she made cupcake toppers for her nephew's birthday party the next day. And at the end of the birthday party, all of the parents wanted cupcake toppers for all their other kids. So she ended up launching a business accidentally on that Saturday afternoon. And she's since launched an Etsy website. She's doing quite phenomenally well.
Many people in the maker movement go on to start businesses, but there have been reports that they've had real challenges when it comes to actually growing the business, getting to the next level, scaling up.
Scaling is always difficult, right? Those first 1,000 units are tricky. I mean, the big thing is we can at least make the prototypes now. We used to not be able to make the prototypes, or we could, but they were very expensive, $350,000, $400,000. Our members are doing it for like 98% less than that. They're doing it for $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000. And it's much easier to sell something once you've actually got a physical prototype. But yeah, those first 1,000 units are tough. You often have to kind of scramble to find the facilities that would be able to do it for you. But they do. Dodo Case, Patrick Buckley's company.
That makes iPad cases.
He makes an iPad. He came in and asked, what classes do I need to take to learn how to use the tools to launch this company? 90 days later, he had sold $1 million in product. 90 days. I mean, you learn how to use the tool, you launch your company, and 90 days later, you've got a multi-million-dollar company. So it's remarkable. But what he did was he leveraged 2 or 3 different prototyping shops in the Bay Area to get those first few thousand, and then bought his own equipment, set up. He's got like 25 employees now, saved a bookbinding company in San Francisco, and is manufacturing locally. It's a pretty cool story. So it can be done, but it's not easy.
So how big an impact then do you think the maker movement can have on manufacturing?
It's fundamental. I mean, so we're democratizing access to the tools of the Industrial Revolution for the first time in human history.